Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. This is how I'm going to be going over assignments and doing critiques for the time being. Okay, I have created a YouTube channel that I will post links to, and you will go to those links and either be watching the video going over the assignment or you'll be watching the critique. The thing about these videos, okay, and I have posted it in a written form as well. You should watch the entire video going over the assignment, so there's limited questions about how to complete the assignment. And as far as the link for the critique goes, it is completely fine with me if you just watch the critique of your work, okay? So if you just skip to 5 minutes in when I'm talking about what you created and I'm giving you suggestions and how I want you to move forward, and then you stop watching it after the 30 seconds I talk about your work, that's fine with me. But for the assignment videos, I ask that you watch the whole thing so you limit the questions and the emails that I get daily. If you have questions that you need to ask, don't hesitate to ask, but I feel like, most of the questions will be answered through the videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this assignment and go over it right now. And then there is going to be another video of me critiquing your work. So I'll be diving in, I'll click on Brooks first, I'll read what she has to say, and then I'll talk about it. I'll say which, I like your design, maybe your design could be this, and the main thing I'm going to be talking about this week is which name I think you should move forward with, okay? So after you watch that video and after you watch critique, then what you need to do for the assignment that is due next Monday, okay, and you have Monday to complete the assignment as well, what you need to do is 10 rough sketches of your potential logo ideas. Now, these are rough sketches. They're not full-out completed drawings. They're rough sketches. You're getting ideas onto paper, okay? I have included some examples of my past rough sketches for projects I've done in the past, okay? All these sketches are, basically doodles, okay? If you're spending 20 minutes on one sketch, you are taking way too long, okay? This sketch right here, I mean, the majority of these sketches, this probably took me like 5 minutes, but the majority of these probably took me 2. I mean, how hard is it to draw a P and a C in that little shield? It's harder to think of the ideas than to create the actual rough sketch, but you want to put your ideas onto paper, okay? Some more rough sketches here. The app I was developing is called The Probable Cause. Just a little background on that. Slightly detailed rough sketches, but again, none of these took me that long. And also know your limits. So if you're sitting there, Mr. Saltasick, I stink at drawing, I can't draw. Well, there's a lot of app designs and logo designs out there that are very simple shapes and, incorporate words rather than imagery. Remember all the logos we went over in the beginning of the year, whether you want to create a word mark, whether you want to create a combination mark or a graphic. You have free range of what you want to do. So if you're sitting there and saying, Mr. Saltasick, I stink at drawing, well, maybe you want to do a word mark instead. Maybe you want to just write out the name and script, or use a cool text, maybe bold one part of the name and not bold the other part. And I'll give you suggestions as well as when I'm critiquing your work. So hopefully that helps. But that is the assignment, 10 rough sketches, okay? Rough sketches, they shouldn't take you that long. All right, I'm posting these assignments that will take you maybe an hour at most. I mean, I'm saying at most. 10 rough sketches probably shouldn't even take you an hour. But, not even, maybe 20 minutes tops. But, so just try to be as creative as possible, as always. Think of what symbols and shapes, words, phrases could go along with your app design, and as I said, I'll be trying to help you as much as I can in the critique video. So that is the assignment that is due next Monday. If you have questions, please feel free to ask. And just to let you know, I'm not expecting anyone to be working in Photoshop and Illustrator, okay? So every assignment I post, you can complete with pencil and paper. So I shouldn't be getting emails should be working in Photoshop or Illustrator, because I'm thinking right now that no one even has that. If you do have that, and if you want to use those things to do these assignments, by all means do that. However, pencil and paper is always fine. Okay, so that is the assignment that is due next week. I will be creating another post with a critique video that you can just skip to when I talk about your work. So that is that, and I will talk to everybody soon.